Perhaps it was the greatest betrayal in Roman history. A leader was murdered by the very friends he trusted, loved, and valued. But among the attackers, there was one name that made this betrayal unforgettable. That name was Brutus. The year was 44 BC. The Roman Republic stood on the edge of a massive transformation. Julius Caesar, the most powerful man in Rome, had gained almost unlimited power after years of war. He was loved by the people. His army was fiercely loyal to him. But for many members of the Roman Senate, Caesar was no longer a hero. He was a threat. For centuries, Rome had not been ruled by kings, but by a republic. And many senators believed Caesar was beginning to behave more and more like a king. To them, if Caesar was not stopped, the Roman Republic could disappear forever. And at this critical moment, one of the most important figures of the conspiracy appeared. Brutus. Marcus Junius Brutus was not an ordinary senator. He came from a noble family known for defending Roman freedom. In fact, one of Brutus's ancestors was famous for overthrowing the last king of Rome. Because of this legacy, many senators tried to persuade Brutus to join their conspiracy. They repeatedly told him the same thing: the freedom of Rome depends on your decision. But inside Brutus, a deep conflict was growing. Because Caesar was not only the leader of Rome, he was also a man who trusted Brutus as a friend. Caesar had protected him, given him important responsibilities, and treated him with great respect. For days, Brutus struggled with his decision. On one side, loyalty and friendship; on the other, the future of Rome. In the end, Brutus convinced himself that joining the conspiracy was the only way to save the Republic, and history began moving toward the point of no return. The year was 44 BC, the date was March 15. In Rome, this day was known as the Ides of March. That morning, Caesar entered the Roman Senate. But what awaited him inside was not a meeting. It was a trap. The senators slowly surrounded him. Suddenly, one of them pulled out a dagger, then another, and another. Within seconds, dozens of blades were pointed at Caesar. But the greatest shock for Caesar was not the attack itself. It was the moment he saw Brutus among the attackers. According to legend, Caesar looked at him and said, "Et tu, Brut?" which means, "You too, Brutus?" These words would become one of the most famous expressions of betrayal in history. That day, Caesar was stabbed 23 times. But the conspirators had made a terrible mistake. They believed they were saving the Roman Republic. Instead, Caesar's death did not save Rome. It pushed the Republic into years of brutal civil war. Eventually, the Republic truly came to an end, and the Roman Empire was born. Ironically, while Brutus and the other conspirators believed they were saving the Republic, they had only accelerated its destruction. Sometimes history changes with a single decision, and Brutus's decision changed the course of Roman history forever. If you are interested in the mysteries and truths of history, don't forget to follow for more videos.